drag back a couple of things, and I got to sit down and take a break every time. Well, almost not every time. Quite a few times.
So I was watching the guy on the video. He said he got a very first chainsaw, and he's like, and he cut through some big trees. He's like, oh yeah, I got the pressure. So he's going down, cutting through everything on his neighbor's yards, cutting down every little branch that looks dead, hauling it off somewhere. Or, no, he was hauling it to one of his friends at a wood chipper thingy.
Oh yeah.
And he's shoving them in there and make wood chips.
Oh yeah.
Then selling the wood chips.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have the time and money for it right now.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to get all the road construction done this year.
No. No, probably not. No.
Showed up at Hardy's expecting to come in.
I didn't get the word, did they?
No. So I told them, so Art and Jerry went over to the truck stop and said, I really don't want to go to the truck stop.
No. Honestly, I'd give it till next month before even going anywhere.
I don't know. We'll see how it goes. You got to get the app back up and everything else.
Yeah, there's a lot of potentials coming out for treatments. I was watching
more all the time.
They were talking about these
4 different
antibody things.
Yep.
That it doesn't stop the virus, but it prevents the virus from entering the cells.
It just says, I know this.
Yeah, it's using a already
developed
antibody that's out of your body. It's just teaching it.
Yeah.
It's just teaching it
to go after this.
No, it's not even attacking the cell. It's just telling the body to don't let it in to your cells. Okay. Yeah, it's still in your body. It can still do other things, but it won't enter the cell. So which is what causes a lot of damage.
Annoying more than anything.
Well, it won't enter the cells in your lungs, which is where the main problems are. Although it is causing other issues, even people that have recovered from it.
Yeah.
They're talking about people that are having cardiac arrests or having liver issues.
Yeah, I don't know if that's all related to
that. Well, I don't know if it is either, but I mean, it's like people that were normally healthy, or they believed they were healthy, after they got
stuff.
So, I don't know. I mean, there are lots of promises. Like I said, like 100 different trials going on right now.
Yeah.
So whether or not they work, I don't know. But
well, something's going to work.
It's better than not doing on trials.
They know a lot more than they used to.
That one that they're talking about from Pfizer that says might be out by September if it works.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Well, even if you could slow it down to where we have a couple of years where you can give something to somebody and, you know, the severity of symptoms would be down to a common cold or something.
A light duty cold.
Light duty flu or something. Yeah. Heck, even if it was ammonia. Not that ammonia is any good to have. I believe me, I've had it.
No, it's not.
But, you know. Trip 2.
But,
3. Trip 2 or 3.
Just 2 today.
Yeah.
A number of buildings just sitting there vacant and they're building more.
Yeah.
That blows my mind.
Sounds legit.
Huh?
Seems legit.
Yeah.
Planning for the future. Got it built for the future.
I suppose.
Got the future in here yet.
I suppose. think the weather modification has protected us from hailstorms.
I think it has too.
So they forget how much damage.
Yeah, they're like
asking me about that. There was millions of dollars of damage.
Problem is, it doesn't really matter whether it's paid for in Ward County or not. It still is paid for in Williams, and Divide, and Mount Trail. So by the time that the storms get to Ward County anyhow, they're pretty much dead. And they said that they would be continue to seat them anyhow because of their continuous contract, regardless if it was the Ward County's paying for it or not, or whatever.
I don't know. Probably not paying very much.
You know, but the first time they stopped paying for it, and a huge hailstorm destroys most of the city,
$3 million,
or it develops a tornado out of a storm that, if it would have been seeded, wouldn't have, had it been able to produce a tornado. Well, by golly, then they'll be paying for weather modification. Oh, sorry, you voted you can't do it. Sorry. I'm really sorry for your millions of dollars in damage to your house. I'm sorry. You voted for it, so now you have to reap the consequences.
And it might help keep your house insurance and car insurance down some.
Maybe, but really, whatever. And I want to pay for it, do you? Not my concern.
I think it's a good idea. So, kind of like the Herman Rich things about
it. Just means we'll have a more active storm season.
Yeah, it might.
Possibly, large hail.
Don't want that.
Large grapefruit-sized hail, like they had some of those tornadoes.
We've had that.
Like they had some of those. Well, like they said that they had the one storm in was it East Texas, like a couple days ago. Watermelon-sized hail.
That's not even possible.
No, it is. Watermelon-sized hail.
That'll kill you.
Yeah.
Hardhead ain't gonna get that.
That's gonna go through any windshield. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
what it is.
Yep.
I was like, holy crap! Like 50
good,
30 pounds of hail or something falling on you.
Or 10 anyhow.
Well, yeah, still. Well, baseball-sized hail or grapefruit-sized hail.
Go right through.
Yeah, right through your hard hat. I don't care what you're using. That's gonna hurt.
Tree branches.
Sorry, we've got
Fun day.
someone in the back that's, let's see, trying to throw stuff they haven't paid for, trying to scavenge stuff they're not allowed to, go to places they're not supposed to go.
Perfect.
So just keep going around the hill until you see the sign that says trees.
Right. Okay.
I'm just saying in case someone dumped like 5 loads in the wrong spot, so not telling everybody the sign.
It says trees. Yeah. Okay. The pile of trees we need to hit. You think? I don't know.
Think of the amount of stuff that's coming out here that used to go to the cardboard place or the recycling place. Now it's out here.
A lot.
Where's your mulch?
It says trees, right?
I'm just going by power of deduction that they're trees, and there are a lot of them.
And a lot suppose they're out joyriding around the dump, trying to scavenge and everything else. What the heck's with that? Go in areas they're not supposed to go. I mean, dump's a fun place, but I don't want to be out there dodging the big cats. I really don't. We've done that before, haven't we?
Really, no.
See, there's an earth mover there, cruising around, 2 of them. Probably an area you don't want to fool around.
Probably not.
Kilo Zulu mobile again from the dump. 2 today. Yay, team.
Look at him back there.
Yeah. Kicking the old guy's butt. That's what he's doing.
You must be their favorite customer, Casey.
Paying customer.
Paying customer. Casey's your ISW long.
Oh, ganging up on him now.
Turkeys.
Oh yeah, I give him a pat on the back for it. Oh yeah, we've seen some wild turkey out here by the dump.
Oh, there you go, dinner.
Yeah. Yeah, I've almost got the stuff out of my neighbor's yard, and then I've got tons more to do in mine. We'll see how much fun that and how long that little fart can keep up doing it. But here we go. We're going to sneak over to Dairy Queen in the meantime.
Well, why not? You to have some ice cream.
What do you say?
Yeah, it's a good day to have ice cream.
It's kind of like what you do in the blizzard season. You watch the beach bingo movies, and then in the blizzards, during the blizzard season you watch that, and then in the middle of the brutal summer you watch the snow bunny movies.
Well, there you go. But how about in the spring, like it is now? Dairy Queen.
You watch storm chasing movies.
I guess you prep for storm chasing movies, is what Jeff is saying.
Well, real good, yeah, as long as he's got a driver with him so he doesn't run off the road.
Maybe. I've done it before.
Yeah, you're watching those storm chasing movies, and you watch them down south, and doing live storm chases, and you wish you were down there, but you're glad you don't live down there.
Yes, sir.
Oh, absolutely. You get a lot of opportunity to chase the storms, but you get a lot of bad storms as well.
Chasing at night, they're stupid.
Chasing at night's really stupid too. Chasing between lightning flashes.
Done that. Been there, done
Thankfully now we have all have radar on our phones, so we're not totally cut off. But doing that, I remember doing that when we didn't have any of that, or any option to even watch Tom Schrader, and that was completely and utterly stupid.
that. Yes, that would be John.
Out there. Out your own.
Well, it actually was better when I was in the Crown Vic versus Dwayne, who was doing it in his canvas-covered Jeep.
Lightning storms.
Well, at least with the Crown Vic, you got a little more coverage than the canvas-covered Jeep.
It was leaking, yeah.
I'll take a hard shell over canvas.
Oh yeah, so when it starts hailing out or worse.
Lightning.
Yeah, they've had a little pretty bad last couple of days out there in Texas. A lot of tornadoes and a lot of large hail, which is kind of surprising because they don't usually get a lot of the large hail down there this time of year with the storms because it's usually too warm.
Yeah, unfortunately we haven't had anything up here yet.
Well, they had one severe thunderstorm the other day down by Bowman, but other than that, nothing.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet around here, at least for now.
Oh yeah, I don't expect anything. June, July, August is usually our peak months.
But we had one in November.
Oh, okay, the worst is yet to come.
Well, we'll see. There's been a few years where we haven't got near nothing, and we weren't technically even in a drought. The only thing I worry about with the weather modification thing, everybody wants to vote no on it. It's like, so say we get one of these monster storm systems that comes in, they're seeding from Williston, they get up to the Ward County border, they quit. Say the storm drops off, and then it throws back up on hail and literally clobbers Minot.
Like it's done before.
Oh yeah, it's very unpredictable.
Because I've seen them before where they've seeded all the way from Williston to Minot, and the storm's literally like it's going to die on radar. And it gets past Ward County, and they all take off because they don't let them any more contracts. And then the storm goes over Velva and then blows up. And it's like, geez, I'm glad we don't live over there.
Don't you run the Skywarn program here?
Rich officially runs it. I just do a lot of the net control stuff for it. Although I'll be doing it mobile, probably. I don't know, the Weather Service was talking about changing the way they were accepting data. They were talking about taking in video and pictures and other things through their different medias that they run.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I have a better way can forecast things.
Well, more verification. Like, if we see something, we can take a picture of it and send it to them. And they can okay, that's a tornado. We have confirmation it's actually on the ground from a picture or video or whatever.
And it's raining.
But that was talked about last year, because this year, well, with the whole COVID thing, that's its own issue. But they also had talked about manpower issues even before that started. So it's just what it is. That's all. That's all.
Well, I guess with the pictures or the reports, they can direct their Doppler radar over the area and take a closer look.
Well, I know after that tornado that went through Wofford City like 2 years ago or something, they were building another Doppler radar. I think Williams County or Williston or something was building their own Doppler radar, and it was supposed to come on. They were supposed to be building it like September or something. I don't know if it's online yet, but I mean, that would really fill up a dead zone.
Don't they have one at the Air Force Base?
Yeah, but by the time the radar beam is out by the Williston area, it's like, you know, way up in the clouds. Like, you can't, there's sections where you cannot see around Williston. There's that gap right in that area. You can't see anything close to the ground. We've as chasers have had to kind of rely on watching, like, Stanley has a weather modification, has their weather radar, but it's an older radar. And we use that to watch what storms are over that area when the radar beam from Minot or Bismarck can't reach.
That's a lot less up there.
Oh, okay, everything's definitely spread out here in North Dakota.
Yeah, so they were going to build a like state-of-the-art Doppler radar system over there, but it was going to be, I think, county or city-based one that wasn't tied to the weather service.
You think they wanted those? Hard to say.
I think they were going to share their weather data. Of course, obviously, they're probably going to share their weather data with the weather service, but I mean, it gives something in that area that has coverage that's closer to the ground for, you know, storm for tornado reports. Because that one that hit Wapron City that went through 2-3 years ago, I mean, the weather service didn't even know that there was a storm there of any type.
Definitely a lack of coverage, that's for sure.
KC0SW. Yeah, they were even kind of dumbfounded when people called in about the tornado.
Wow, they should be the first to know.
Nope. Well, that's for issuing for warnings or something, but yeah. Otherwise, I don't know, we'll see how that, when that gets online or how that works. Hopefully better things this year.
Hopefully. The season's coming next month.
Yeah, I mean, it could happen any time from now until, I mean, technically in North Dakota, the tornado season is technically anywhere from April 1st to like November 1st, if you want to be completely technical.
That's a pretty wide range.
We seen it in November.
Well, they've had one tornado. It's actually gone through just the northern edge of Bismarck on November 1st. It happened in 2001.
Well, I believe it. It can definitely happen at any time. Conditions are right.
Every time you hear Sunday thunderstorm, we got a thunderstorm.
Yeah, I remember coming out of high school class, getting in our van and at school, and Dad says had time had the Superlink on. They were talking about tornado touchdown in the northern part of Bismarck. I was like, what? It's November, it's snowing in Minot. And they got a tornado in Bismarck.
There was my
And then 20 minutes later, it was snowing in Bismarck.
You got it wrong.
The weather.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, I remember when I graduated high school, which was like May 22nd, 2002. And it's like, we went into the auditorium, or we went into the dome, it was 70 degrees out. 2.5 hours later, we came out, it was snowing.
Yeah, you just never can be too sure how the weather's going to affect, how it's going to change, how rapidly it changes as well.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, we're almost at near 8 then, so I'll let you go. Talk to you later, KC0SW.
All right, Jeff, good talking to you. And definitely have yourself some ice cream. 7-3, KC at NFN.
It's not this busy.
YB is back in range.
Thought you were going to the lake, man.
Just coming back from the lake. I had little issues.
I suppose. Always got to be something. Still playing with the dump.
I run got the boat untarped and I run about 22 miles to go fishing, and my brand new trolling motor wouldn't work.
Brand new?
Brand new.
Oh,
Never
I warranty.
never turned a prop yet until today, and it won't work, so it's in the back of my truck heading back to town.
It's kind of like your antenna. Did you get anything back on that yet?
Well, I'm still running the quarter wave on the top. The other antenna that I got, yeah, that's a bad one.
I want that off.
Okay, we're going to order here, so we'll talk to you in a moment. And we'll just let everybody stand by. We're at order time. Maybe 0 kilos. You want?
0 CYP split.
What do you want, Jeff?
Oh, large M&M Blizzard. Large M&M Blizzard.
Okay. Hello, a large M&M Blizzard.
Sorry, what kind was that?
A large M&M Blizzard.
Or is there anything else?
A medium raspberry fudge bliss and a small raspberry fudge bliss.
Or anything else?
That's it.
So the large M&M, a medium raspberry fudge bliss, and a small raspberry fudge bliss.
Yes.
It's going to be $14.59, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Man. right?
Yeah, might be there.
Would you like a drink carrier?
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good night.
You too. I don't know if he'll stay happy there or not, but that's where it's at for now. Mobile pickup at door. Okay, still doing that. Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. Well, the other thing they had there didn't make it, but this seems to make it. They're in an Oriental restaurant, didn't make it.
Yeah, well, that's. I don't know what to call for that.
Hmm?
Yeah, you try something and it doesn't work.
I don't know. Yeah, zoom up there and then try to jam it.
Yep.
LA Columbia Coffee. Yeah. Clowns. Discovered a Minot, Montana.
What?
There's a billboard sign. You missed it. Said discovered the moment, Montana.
Exciting.
Earning something.
Hopefully something's not actually on fire.
Well, it's going pretty much straight up with a little bit of shifts.